Jared Civin has been a high-performance athlete as long as he can remember, and sports have always played a huge impact on his life. Freshman year, Jared Civin attended Oxbridge Academy on an athletic scholarship for soccer. In addition to being recruited into Oxbridge, Civin continued to play soccer for Boca United, where he suffered 2 concussions. This halted his soccer career and gave him a new opportunity to pursue a different path. Jared began to pick up golf. Despite his passion for the sport, it was soon to be seen that it was a much harder path than he had ever expected, as his freshman year, he was cut from both the varsity and JV teams at Oxbridge. Coming from years of being at the top of the food chain in his sport, it was a very hard blow to start from square one, as he was practically a beginner.
Jared contributes a lot. He is our best player. He has the lowest average. He brings enthusiasm. You know, he's always outgoing. He's always a lot of fun. He kind of uplifts the other kids that aren't shooting very well that day. Now, Jared also has his bad days, which now that's my job to bring him up. So,
despite the difficult task ahead of him and the lack of belief from peers, he managed to put all of his effort and focus into this new challenge. Even though Civin felt that he didn't have the support of his peers, he always knew he had the support of his family.
Jared is the youngest of 3. He has 2 older siblings. He has an older brother and an older sister. Jared's from the minute he was able to walk and hold a golf club in his hand and put a soccer ball by his feet, that's all he wanted to do. As soon as Jared was able to, at 5 years old, he was playing soccer on a team, and he absolutely loved it and was very passionate about it. Jared enjoyed being with the friends. He was always a great team player. Whenever somebody fell down on the field, he would always be there to pick that person up. Very proud of Jared's sportsmanship throughout his years, always the way he was towards all his team members on both sides of the team. It was always a pleasure and a joy to watch Jared.
I've been playing sports pretty much my entire life. I've been playing soccer for probably around 13, 12 years, pretty much my entire life. Only golf, and I play golf and tennis as well. I started playing golf 2 years ago, my freshman year, and then tennis, like here and there. I only really started playing last year for school season. And like sports has just been such a big part of my life, and I love it so much because I love sports because it's just been such a big influence in my life, and it's really shaped me. I just find that really deep connection with it. Like it's very hard to explain. Like I don't know where else I'd be if I didn't have that sports release. Being an athlete to me means a lot of things. It's a lot of dedication, hard work, like the usual, but it's also a lot of sacrifices. Like there's truly a lot of things in life that you have to give up on in order to be an athlete. It's a real big commitment, and it's not something I take lightly. Like I would always rather go out and work out or play sports than, a lot of the times you can't go to parties, you can't hang out with your friends. And it's that commitment, that dedication, that sacrifices that really set you apart. But besides all that, it does add a lot of stuff to your life. There's a lot of people I've met and a lot of growth I've experienced because of sports and being an athlete that I don't think I would have experienced because of anything else. And it's like life lessons you learn through sports that are very difficult to learn anywhere else. And those analogies, and you definitely gain a certain sense of intellect from playing sports, having that connection, that empathy to other athletes and to your sport.
Jared is very dedicated first to our team. We'll say team first. He's always there to give advice. He's always there for support. He just loves to have fun with them. He's a really good teammate, really good leader. To the sport itself, I don't know what he does every day, but I'll tell you what, it's golf. Okay, he's a big-time soccer player. He's had some injuries in the past with concussions, so that's when he started picking up golf. And he became a member at PGA National in the off season, and he plays every time he can. He's always out there putting, chipping, out hitting the range, playing some holes every now and then. Got a lot of friends that play, so he's got some good people to play with. He's very dedicated. He really wants to be good, and he's really shown it in the last 2 years in terms of his improvement.